incredible is that? I'm so excited.
Tymbo's Tutorials!
Hi everyone, Tymbo's Tutorials here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make bread. Stay tuned. I'm not just going to teach you how to make any old bread, I'm going to teach you how to make bread in 2 hours. You heard it right, guys, 2 hours. What kind of trickery is this? I'll show you. I'll put all the ingredients and all the measurements underneath the video in the description, so you don't need to worry about jotting it down. Okay, so now you need to put your oven onto gas mark 8, which is 450 Fahrenheit, and leave it to pre-cook for about half an hour. It's really important that your oven is really hot for this. So yeah, just make sure you give it about half an hour to preheat and ask an adult to help you to do that. So the first thing you need is a bowl and a spoon, and then you need some flour. Plain flour will do, but I've used and bought bread flour because it'll give it more of a whole grain taste and will taste bellissimo. Okay, so first thing you need to do with your flour though is you need to aerate it, which means you need to put air in it. So you need to do this with it. As you can see, I'm lifting it up and putting it down. But be careful and do it over another bowl if you can, or inside the bowl once you tip it in, just to make sure that it's got air in it. What you don't want is to pat it down, because that will get rid of all the air inside of it. And this will mean you have a really fluffy dough. Okay, so that is 360 grams of that flour. In it goes. Next thing you need to do is put in 2 teaspoons, yes, 2 teaspoons, that's quite a lot of yeast into your bread mix. The reason for that is that it's going to mean that we have a loaf in a shorter amount of time. So also a little tip for you is that once you have used a yeast packet, and keep the yeast, it can go off quite quickly. So put it in the freezer and it can last longer. But then you're going to add to that just a 1/4 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of salt for taste. What you're going to do now is pour in 50 milliliters of warm, not cold, warm water to this. The reason you won't add cold is because you can add cold and leave it overnight, but it takes about 12 hours. This is going to be the reason why we're speeding up this process. So we're going to pour it all in. Yay, our warm water. And then just stir it. Stir, stir, stir. And try and get everything mixed in. Everything mix. And then we're going to leave it on its own in that bowl, all mixed up, with a cover in a room temperature for an hour. I'll see you then.
1 hour later.
Now that you've left your dough for about an hour, you'll find that when you look at it, it's got a really nice smell, but also it's quite bubbly on top and it's risen quite a lot compared to how you originally did it, and that's exactly what you want. I want to put quite a lot of flour onto a board, and we're going to tip the dough on top of it. We're not going to knead it, but we're going to fold it over. You'll find that your dough is really quite sticky. Some people call it shaggy, but that's perfect. That's exactly what we want for this recipe. Okay, so get it all out, and then we're going to start to fold it on the board. You're going to want to put flour on top as well. and then start to fold it onto itself about 10 times. So 1, 2, oops, I've used quite a bit of flour. Maybe I shouldn't have used as much. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that'll do. And then just mould it into a circle like this. And now it's ready to go into your cooking pot. After 20 minutes of preheating your oven, take out your cooking tool. So either, I'm just using a casserole dish, but if you have a Dutch oven, that would be perfect. Anything that can withstand the temperatures of the oven. But also you're going to put a lid on top, because we're going to cook this with the process of using steam by trapping all the heat in. So ideally that's what you need, guys. So what you're going to do is take your dough that you've now put on parchment paper and put it straight into your dish. So it looks like this. Then just put the lid on. You'll need an adult to help you with this, because obviously this is very hot and you need oven mitts. And then you're going to put that straight into the oven for half an hour. Okay? And then at half an hour, you're going to do something else. Okay, but first of all, in the oven for half an hour. After 30 minutes of cooking with the parchment paper and the lid on top, you're going to take the parchment paper out. You'll need an adult to help you. This is so hot. And you're going to take the lid off, and it looks like it's nearly done. Look at that. It smells incredible. It just looks so good. It's like the most exciting moment of life. And then now you're just going to bang it back in like that without the lid and the parchment paper for another 15 minutes, and then it will be ready. Okay. Okay guys, so here it is. Isn't that just amazing? And you can just listen to that crunch. Yeah, I could do that all day. Okay, so now you can cut it. You can leave it to cool first and then cut it, have it with whatever topping you like. Or just on its own, it's just as delicious. A good way to tell whether it's ready as well is once it's cooled, and only an adult must do this, is to tap the bottom and hear if it thuds. And that's a really good way to tell. I'll share this moment with you. The first cutting of the bread. Look inside. How incredible is that? I'm so excited. How do you eat yours? I'm wondering about. Actually, just butter maybe today. But for breakfast, I might have some Nutella. You can see all the steam rising up. Hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe. There'll be many more recipes as well as more crafty things for you to do soon. Okay, take care, have a nice day. Bye. Hi everyone, Tymbo's Tutorials here, and today and how, and I can't speak.